I'm sprung. Done working for the day. All I gotta do is go home, meet the wife, pack up our clothes, load that in the truck, go down to the basement, get some bins and a few assorted other items, pack that in the truck, drive over to the storage lot, hitch, drive to the campground, unhitch, unload everything into the RV. And second thought, I'm not done working for the day. It's funny how that works out. Oh well. It's the life we've chosen. Or, in my case, it's the life that was chosen for me. Thanks, dear. Okay, so I'm packing stuff up, or getting stuff ready to be packed up, but I wanted to bring a bin with us so I could better pack some things that are currently in the trailer. Problem is, I found the lid, but I can't find the corresponding bin. I've looked all through the house. You haven't seen it, have you? No? It's a stumper. I'm perplexed. Found it. Actually, she found it. She hid it in the hot water tank room. And she found a bunch of other stuff too.
I need to get it in your truck.
Well, go for it. Nobody's stopping you. Okay. Okay.
Hi everyone, don't hit my car.
I'm gonna hit it all.
Don't forget, telling him, don't forget to bring an extension cord. You wanted one this time.
Don't we have one on the RV?
I don't think so.
I thought we brought one last time.
Ooh, I have a case of water in the back of my car that needs to go too.
Oh, you didn't back in either. Oh, it's so far. Oh, it's all the way over here. All right. I think we're about ready to hit the road. This thing is, you get out of practice and you can't remember everything that you want to bring. And you just know that you've forgotten stuff. Oh well, that's why we camp close the first time, so that when we forget things, we can come home. Yeah, pro tip.
And we're off! First trip of the season! How you doing over there?
Sweaty. I don't miss that.
Yeah. It's nice, it's hot, it's kind of gloomy though.
It's not even hot, it's just the moving around a lot. It's only 64 degrees outside.
Yeah, that's true.
But probably more active the past hour than I've been in the past month.
Well, that's not good.
Hey, you've been right by my side, dear.
That's true, and that's not good either. I mean, it's good I'm by his side, but... Oh, you're so mean. So we're on our way to get the trailer, and then we gotta go over to Haas, you know, the huge. So we'll see you there.
I think I might have gotten it. We'll see.
Go forward about a half inch.
Crap. Forward, half inch. How do you pull forward a half inch in a truck? It's not easy. Oh, we got a new C-Class neighbor.
Yeah, new neighbor.
Anybody want a chair?
There's always chairs over there.
It's weird.
Apparently we do have two.
There's a dude. Anybody want a dude? A little motorbike?
Apparently we do have 2 extension cords in here.
There's a lady now. Apparently there's a pathway through there.
Apparently. You want this?
You guys want that chair? No? So she went back over there and I was just standing here and she goes, why aren't you making the jet go up? And I'm used to her doing it. I just sort of expected it to happen.
Go check your window. And your tires.
Yep, still there. Tires look good. Window is closed. Gotta check that thing every time.
Where are you, man? It's up. Ready for
Are you seriously giving me lip? Are you? Sassy pants?
Not seriously.
Those are some sassy pants.
They are sassy pants.
Sassy pants.
Get your thing on the thing.
Get my what on the what?
Where's the thing?
The
Oh.
thing right here.
Get it. Put it on the thing.
Yeah, I'm getting seasick.
Come on, curl up so I can grab it. There you go.
She's saving the worms.
There you go. Alright, save the worms. And I
sure
got
you-
rusty hands.
Yeah. You named it Rusty?
Yeah.
That's a weird thing to do. I mean, you just met that worm. Besides, you probably already had a name. It's probably like Bill or something. It could have been Bill, Terry, Barbara. Who knows? Who knows? Just don't start making assumptions. His name's Rusty. Now we have to put in. Oh, she has to give it to me. So I'll just sit here and wait.
I mean,
Bloop.
thank you.
I'll take a little. Who knows where these hands have been?
Alright.
I need me a little
What are you
camera.
doing?
I need me a little camera. I figure I could put that there so I could see us at least for a moment until we start driving.
Don't forget to close your back window.
Oh yes. The back window.
Camera. Da 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 da. Oops, I bumped it.
Don't bump it.
Oh, that's too facing me. Oh,
Oh,
shoot. Come on, son. What are you doing? There. Was that facing you enough?
yes. Yes, it is.
Alright.
Just enough.
There you go. Let us go.
We're here. There's someone in front of us, so she's got a longer hike than usual. But that's okay. Gives me a chance to talk to my peeps. You're my peeps. So, how have things been? Good. Yeah, things have been okay with us. And it's been a while since we've really popped in. We hardly did any live videos. I don't even know if we've done a live video since we moved. But we've had a lot going on. We had the whole move of the house. Work for me has been interesting. Company was bought and then merged with another company, and then we became a new company, and there's just been a lot in that process. In becoming the new company, I had a lot of work to do in terms of making us look like a new company. It wasn't just me. There was a lot of people working at it, but anyway, that was one of the things. On top of that, I had some mysterious health problems this late winter into early spring. Some weird pains and some weird things going on that lasted a couple of months. Never really, all kind of in the abdomen area and around my body. I don't know, all sorts of places. I never really found out what it was. Kind of went away, like on its own. But I went and got a ultrasound, and stuff like that. Not pregnant, so I mean that's good. I mean, honestly, if I had been pregnant, that'd been pretty cool too, because man, I'd been on all the news programs. I'd definitely have my own show then on the TV. It'd be Campfires and air conditioning and some pregnant dude. But it could be fun, although I think I would definitely opt for the C-section, because the alternative scares the crap out of me. I think it'll all just rip off, right? Just open. Like, you ever see those old Bugs Bunny cartoons where he would like stick his finger in Yosemite Sam's gun, and Yosemite Sam would shoot, and it would go like that. I think that's what it would look like if I gave birth. You know, I've really gone down a strange path, so I should dial that back. So camping, yeah, we're camping for the first time, getting that started. Awesome. Hey, she's coming back, so I'm gonna go over there and get her.
We've had this beauty for 3 years, and we've always done this to get our gas on. We turn it on like that, but we recently learned
Something that everybody already knows, I'm sure,
except, you know, newbie idiots like us,
that have had their RV for 3 years.
that if you just unscrew these, they open like this. You just undo it here.
Couple of
So
Mensa members over here.
This, and it locks it right in. Ta-da! In case you didn't know.
We know all the things.
Now let's see if these jacks work.
Nah. We just had a minor scare. We plugged in our electricity, and our little light didn't come on. So we're worried, well, maybe this one doesn't have power, so we try the other one, no power. So we're thinking, well, maybe there's no power to this campsite. Well, there's power. Our little light just doesn't work. Oh, there it goes. It's blue now.
Oh, all right.
The light is on.
Yay.
Apparently it takes a little time to get juice from here to here. That pounding that you just heard, or that you hear, that's my wife going all Fonzie on the jack. Last time they stuck, it worked. She had to just whack it, and then it started. And yeah, so I might have to start calling this thing Fonzie's jukebox. No, why would we do that? That's stupid. We're having a little trouble with our water. We have 2 of these. This is the old one. The new one is on, and just water is just, when we turn the water on, water is just spraying out.
It's spraying out of the top now.
Oh, you must not have it on. Turn it
Okay, now let's spray. Now try it. Let's see if it sprays.
up. Oh, seems to be doing a little bit better now. I mean, water's always going to drip out of there. But see, water's coming out of there. It was like spraying like feet, but still, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water pouring out of that thing, right? Seems like a lot, right?
It does. Shouldn't pour any, if you ask me.
No, but one thing, in my experience, I've never met a faucet, not a faucet, a spigot that doesn't leak. I've never had a hose actually tighten up tight enough to a spigot to not pour water everywhere, ever.
Okay, I gotta go put some water in.
It's a sad life. All right, so we're just gonna water the grass. Here to pick up a filter. It's close by. Our water pressure is really low. We think maybe the filter is very clogged. There's plenty of water pressure on the outside. Shoot, it's sprayed everywhere.
And it has a new one of these.
Yeah. Always comes with a new one.
That's what we need. Oh, crap.
What?
Want to see something ugly?
What? It's like they drip paint all over it. Hey, what do we got here? Hey,
Oh, sweet.
$4
$5
off.
I mean, $4 off.
Nice.
Right.
Swapped out the filter. Much better. Water pressure has returned. Howdy. So I got something from a birthday. We're gonna crack it open and use it on this here trip. So what is it? It's a thing. It's a big thing.
No.
See? It's a thing. It's a grilly thing that you put over the campfire. And the tape is sticky. Open this bad boy up and see what we got. Man, this tape really works. And good for them. All right. This thing is huge. Just wait till you see what we cook first on it. It's gonna be something else. Let me tell you. All right, and we got a pole of some sort. It's a sword, or actually I guess it's a cudgel. It's a bludgeoning device. So you just, you watch it.
Hey, I bought you that. You be nice to me.
You watch it. I'm just saying I got this thing and it protects my knuckles. All right. Ah, yes, this is the business end. This is the part you don't want to get on the wrong side of.
We can't let you have this plastic bag.
Oh, I might put it over my head and suffocate?
Yeah, because you're a baby and a child.
That's true. I am. And I'm also
But you can have the paper.
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
She wishes. She wishes.
Yum.
This is my trident. And I suppose so it's the swivel kind. Little swivel. You're hungry already?
It was like 6 hours ago.
Well, I know what time it was,
5
but I ate the
hours
same
ago.
amount of you did at the same time you did.
Well, screw you, buddy. I'm hungry.
Such language. Man.
Are
I don't know if this is gonna work out, people, because she's just been really cranky.
I'm hangry.
Boy, this is a lot of cranking. Should have been your job. There it is.
And it
See?
swivels.
You see it? Yeah.
It swivels.
It's
like
the
so.
swivel type. So you can
So
take
you
it
can
off
take
of
it
the
off
fire.
and not burn your fingers.
Yeah. I mean, I'll burn my fingers. Don't worry about that. That's part of the plan. But anyway, cool. Now I just gotta go stick in the dirt. Happy birthday to me. Well, I should probably wait and see how the food comes out. And then happy birthday to me. I just gotta get this fire going and grill some tubular meats.
Ta-da!
And hopefully this will work.
Hopefully the fire will work.
Yeah. Nido failing us. This wood does not want to burn. Apparently neither does that lighter. No, I'm recording me enjoying a cool beverage in this
Nifty glass. Nifty.
swell drink bottle. I was thinking about doing a slow-mo video of the fire, but this fire doesn't deserve slow-mo.
No, it is not slow-mo worthy. We bought faulty wood, apparently.
It's broken. The wood is broken. Something they don't do at Haas Lake that I kind of wish they did, that some other campgrounds do, and that's deliver firewood. So when you run out, you don't have to go up and get it yourself. Because I think we're gonna probably run out. Just kidding. Fire won't go. We're gonna have this wood all weekend. I felt a raindrop. I felt another raindrop. I'm feeling raindrops.
Yeah, I'm hearing them.
Son of a crap.
Might be an indoor night.
That's gonna be even worse for the fire, I suspect. I'm watching some kids over there somewhere. Over there? Are they still there? Yeah. They're playing some unusual form of volleyball in which they just throw the ball to each other over the net. Now, I understand when you're playing volleyball, it's difficult to play with only two people, and so you have to make allowances. But that just seems like playing catch. Oh well, at least they're out there. Good for them.
We have been trying for over an hour to get this stupid fire going. And it keeps raining on us. And all it's doing is smoking.
And we specifically requested a non-smoking campsite.
Man.
What? Look at this. We got some fire. We've got fire. Woohoo.
It's about time.
Yeah. Truly
That
is.
took the longest ever to make a fire.
That was, especially considering we had two different kinds of fire starters. That was rough.
That was very rough. So trying so hard to keep up with that man.
Look at that puppy. His legs going a million miles an hour. His belly dragging the dirt.
So cute.
You're doing it. I don't know how well it's gonna go.
Don't let him roll off.
I'll do my best.
Nobody wants an ashy wiener.
Nobody wants an ashy wiener. Oh no, a split wiener. That's worse than an ashy wiener. I've got the wieners. She's got the buns.
Because in my buns.
You got a mouthful of wiener?
Mm. That's hot but not flamey. Delish. Your hood looks really funny.
What's so funny?
It's how it looks. It's funny. Fudgy bunny.
Fudgy bunny.
It's like a heart beating.
Morning. It's very cold. It's only it's 49 degrees outside, and probably only a shade higher than that in here. We didn't turn the furnace on. It was warm enough. Hi.
Hi. Good morning.
I almost brought my Beast shirt. I should have.
It's cold.
It's cold. So yeah, when we went to bed last night, it was cool. But you know, it's nice to sleep in cool, and slept, you know, okay, not great, but okay. It wasn't supposed to rain, but then it started raining at about 5.
Yeah.
And rained until about, I don't know, 8:30. So it rained. So my plans for the morning, which was basically to get up around 7, get a fire going in the fire pit, and make breakfast on the fire pit, were shot by the rain. That wasn't supposed to come. But I heard we were going camping, and it's like, hey, we love those guys. Probably that's not what happened. I don't even think the rain gets YouTube. So it's cold, and we usually have a fan running in the bedroom, you know, to kind of give us that white noise that makes it easier to sleep. And of course, that fan was making it a little bit colder. So eventually, I just had to get up because my face hurt. And when your face hurts, it's time to make a change. Just in life, I don't care what it is you're doing. When your face hurts, make a change. Because it's either too cold, it's too hot, it's being punched too many times.
Are you speaking from experience?
No, not necessarily. But I'm just saying, those are things. Those are things that could be happening. And when those things are happening, you want them to stop. So make a change. That's life advice from this guy to you guys.
Yeah.
So now we got to figure out what we're going to do.
What happened?
Yeah, well, I was more thinking about breakfast. I wasn't quite there yet, but I suppose we could use the inside kitchen. We brought stuff specifically to make outside, so, and it's later. I don't know if I want to go through the whole ordeal at this point. So Shelly did bring a Danish.
Yeah, but I want bacon.
We'll have bacon later.
Okay.
I'm still gonna have to make the bacon for when we have sandwiches later.
Okay.
But that fire pit is gonna be soaking wet.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't wanna.
All
It took us an hour with dry wood and a dry fire pit to make a fire yesterday.
Yeah, it was pretty awful.
Yeah.
I don't know what was wrong with that wood.
It was very stubborn.
But once it got going, it was good. But it took a long time.
Yeah. So, anywho. And then, so maybe we'll just do something easy. I mean, we could still have eggs. We could just make them here. I just don't want to I don't want to fry bacon in here. If we fry bacon in here, there's going to be grease everywhere. And you'll have to clean it up. Do you want to clean it up? I didn't think so. So,
we'll
do something
Danish
different.
And chocolate milk. And
Yeah.
then we'll have sandwiches later.
And then,
with extra bacon.
then I think we're going to head down to Camping World.
Yay!
And we have some stuff to do later if it doesn't rain.
Yeah, we have things to do with the camper.
So.
The camper. Oh goodness.
Excuse me. The morning goo starting to loosen.
Gross. My face looks extra pudgy right now. Like I feel like I look like I've been like stung by bees.
Were you?
Here.
Were you stung by bees? Here, well, this is the way you do it.
Yeah, that's much better.
Yeah. Everybody looks good this way.
Redo this whole video so that it's in this version.
No. Nope.
Otherwise, I just look stung by bees.
Well, I mean, what you need to do is lose the vanity. I lost my vanity a long time ago. You go back to these videos and you can see day one, there was no vanity.
Yeah.
Not from this guy. And as you can tell by looking at my hair, it hasn't crept back in.
Your hair is awesome, especially from that side.
It is pretty good. I suspect this is what Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius's hair looks like after a bender. After a really rough night, and he gets up, he's like, ugh, I don't feel like so much of a genius. Give me some hair of the dog. I don't know. He's probably a little too young to be drinking, but you never know. All right, my arm's tired, so I'll talk to you guys later. Overnight, our camp spot has turned into lakefront property. Prime.
You want me to go find the hat?
Never camping on.
Let me in there.
No.
Come on, I'm black.
So we came here, and I forgot what we needed.
We need the converter. The power converter for
Oh,
next
right.
weekend.
Yeah, we're staying at a 50 amp site next weekend, so we got to make sure we don't explode. I found the bathroom here. The good news is there's plenty of toilet paper, but the bad news is toilets are a little high. So, and it feels public. It feels like it's very out in the open. But when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Droppings and more. Make sure awning keep looking better longer. 50. 30. That's what we needed. Ta-da!
I'm being beaten with a noodle.
You're being knighted. Noodle knighted. I found something we must have. It's a fatty.
Oh boy. But then there'll be 3 fatties.
It's a meat stick.
Oh boy. You and your meat sticks.
Thank you, Ethan.
So we just came to Camping World, bought $86 worth of stuff, and it only cost us $11 and change because my great, wonderful, fantastic friend Ethan, who you saw in the Taylor's Beach video, if you watched that one, sent me and my lovely wife a gift card for Camping World. It was very sweet. It's very kind. He's a good guy. One of the best. We should all try to be a little more like Ethan. And that's the God's honest truth. So, anyway, thank you again, Ethan, and Erica, his lovely wife.
Yeah, and the kids.
And the kids, who you may have seen like to ask questions. One in particular.
Why?
But they're good kids. Yeah, anyway, I just want to give a shout out. Thanks for the stuff, guys.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Now we get to go use it. So, after Camping World, we had to run home for a couple things. And now that I'm here in my chair, I just want to take a nap. So, yeah, here we go. Now we're at Menards.
You open it for me?
Oh, it would be my pleasure.
Holy can of chili. Is it a big can of chili?
Oh my God, our septic can't handle that.
Good size one for the...
He's got hair like I do. These skillets are getting ridiculous. First it was the copperware, then it was the graniteware, and now it's granite stone diamond. I gotta be honest, that sounds like the name in a romance novel, like a cheesy paperback one. Hi, the name's Diamond. Granite stone diamond. Yeah, it works.
I don't think that's the kind you can put in a fire.
I wouldn't recommend it. Trying to get a fire started so that we can cook some bacon for sandwiches. What are you doing?
I'm washing the door
For what?
so that we can put on these new decals that we got.
Wow, look at that. We're all fancy now.
My friend Mandy makes them. Crafty Gals decals.
Plug. We getting paid for that?
No, but we got a discount.
Then I'm editing it out. I'm bleeping the whole thing. And these are decals, so they're not stickers, so they go on special.
Yeah. So you clean the area thoroughly with rubbing alcohol or soap and water.
Check.
Prepare the decal for application.
Are you ready? Are you psyched? You can do this.
Not that way.
We believe in you.
Not that
No?
way. By firmly rubbing a credit card across the front and back on a flat surface.
So I have to give it my credit
This
card?
will remove any air bubbles that may have formed. So I need your credit card.
This is not the first time she said this to me.
It won't be the last.
Get them bubbles out.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bubble.
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 Read the bubble. Get rid of them bubbles. Although, we at Campfires and Air Conditioning,
We like bubbles.
we enjoy bubbles. So just peel the back off.
You peel the back off and make sure you don't pull the black with it. The black should stay on the front clear thing.
Want to trust me to do this?
I'm trusting you.
It's not staying on the front clear thing.
It's not.
No.
Alright, put it back on.
It's going. How's it coming?
I'm getting it little by little, but I just don't get decals. They're confusing. I called Mandy to come out and help. Oh, oh,
You get it?
oh.
Oh,
Oh, I got one.
Oh, looks good, I guess. Go with it.
Okay. Again. Here. Aha!
It's crooked.
Shut up.
Looks good. We're gonna try and cook some bacon. See how this goes. Ooh-wee. There's one now. The first batch of bacon stuck. So it's sort of bacon shards now. See how the rest goes. I think some of this bacon's gonna turn out all right. The bacon turned out well. It is now part of my club sandwich, as well as her club sandwich. I'll get some that in. The cheese. And she's gonna drive my truck up to pick up some people for a quick moment. But she's not allowed to move my seat, so she's gonna be on the edge of hers. She never drives my truck. I hope it comes back in one piece. There she goes. Never to be seen again. Those who know me know I'm a connoisseur of the club sandwich. You may think to yourself, it's a club sandwich. Are they all the same? And the answer is, yeah, mostly. But there's differences, subtle. There's varieties. This one came out very well. I'm pleased. Good bacon. And I earned that bacon. Because of that bacon, I now have black lung. and eyeball cancer. I need a fan to set behind me. I think that's it. Set a fan behind me, blow the smoke away the whole time. Yeah, it's a good idea. Get an electric fan, set that behind me so I can cook bacon over the fire rather than just use the griddle. Yes, that makes sense. I'm certain that's a perfect idea. I'm sure you will all agree with me.
I was like, no, I told Shelly to come out and help her because I knew that, you know, I say you shouldn't have a problem, and then of course, problem arises.
We called in the professionals.
Yes, professional.
She's the professional. She made them.
I did.
Right there. Am I centered?
It looks... No. Well, hold it still.
Just mess it up.
Woohoo!
Yay.
It's so cute!
Voila!
Viola!
So, yeah. She's like, I'm trying to get away from you kids. Stop following me.
Mama Robin and Baby Robin.
Hello, babies. I don't have anything that they would eat, otherwise I would throw it.
No, this is what Mama's doing. Mama's feeding Baby. See?
Aww.
Oh.
Aww.
Nature.
You should be getting photos. Oh, good.
I'm taking video.
Oh, good.
Where you going, little baby? Get back over this way. What you doing? I won't hurt you. Hi, baby.
Here it comes. Stay away from the baby. That's Mama's baby. See? I told you.
There you go. Oh, there you go, Mama. Little baby birdie, what are you doing getting in the wheel well? Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, no, come back out. Come on. I think it went inside. I mean under. By myself. This is the corner of the cab that I started, and then over here we have chicken, and this is potatoes with herbed butter inside, and the chicken has Frigalicious Love Rub. Rub some love on your meat. Thank you, Joyce, for that. It's a girlin'. Oh. Not sure if it's too high up though. I'm thinking it might be. I think I might need to lower it down a little bit. Now we're cooking. See? You can tell it's kind of turning white on the bottoms. And the taters have been added. What time is it, honey?
Well, I do believe it's Buck o'clock.
Bark o'clock!
Yes. The clock. The big hand. The little hand. How did they go? It's Bok Bok o'clock. I mean, it's not even actually on a watch, so why are you laughing at me? Yeah, I have like a digital watch for Bok Bok. See this one? It says 7:32. Which, as we all know, is Bok Bok o'clock. So remember that for the trivia. It's tasty chicken.
It's just hot.
It's a little spicy. The next thing we got to work on is timing. Because the corn and the potatoes are still cooking. Well, she microwaved the potatoes for 6 minutes. And then chopped them into chunks and added some butter and some herbs. And then we put them on the fire to melt the butter and help them cook a little more. And only about half of it cooked. Some of the chunks are hard and the other parts are cooked well, so that was weird because you're only supposed to cook a potato in a microwave for 7 minutes. Now maybe these potatoes were bigger than the 7-minute variety, but so anyway, them's the potatoes. I mushed them, and she's taken the hard ones that we each had and going in the microwave to cook them the rest of the way. So anyway, chicken came out, potatoes, corn still on the grill. What's going on there?
My wine was in the outside fridge and it was on coldest and it made it slushy wine.
Oh boy.
So I'm trying to get it out.
And then what's going on here?
We're making cinnamon toast apple pies with our new cooker.
Alright.
Hopefully that'll go better than dinner.
We are having so much trouble with this campfire. What you see now is strictly because of charcoal fluid. We've tried our Ignito. We tried these other fire starters we have. We've tried the lighter fluid. We've tried kindling of variety of sorts. Basically what it boils down to is I'm pretty sure the wood that we're buying from Haas, it sucks. It's broken. It doesn't want to burn. It rejects flame. They can make a fortune by growing these trees and selling them to lumber yards, and they can build houses out of them because no house will ever burn down. So that's something for them to think about. However, don't sell it to campers because it's garbage.
It's turning us into just air conditioning and not campfires and air conditioning.
Yeah. And we just put that cool logo on the door that says life's better when you're having fun. This is not fun. Life is not good right now. Do we have something? Is this a real thing that we're seeing right now?
My sticks may have caught.
She may have cut her sticks. Unreal. We've been at this one
For over an hour.
Last night's was over an hour. Whew. It finally looks real. It finally looks like we have some legit fire. This one looks like it's sticking around. Every other time we got it to this level, within seconds, it would just be smoke. Grrr.
Oh, that just flew right over my head.
Oh yeah. Oh, that one looks really good.
Yeah, I need the toppler.
No, you don't get
No,
it.
not that.
Oh.
The other bread.
You don't get that either. Well, it is Sunday morning, and we packed up a bunch of the stuff last night. Like outside is all taken care of. We got a lot of stuff bundled up here to go because the forecast had said the rain that was coming today was going to come between like around 9 and 10, and we didn't want to get caught doing the nasty in the pouring rain, you know what I'm saying? It's not like we haven't been there once or twice. So now the weather forecast doesn't have the rain coming until around 1. naturally. But still, we're gonna go ahead and get things wrapped up. Go take care of business. Hit the bricks. Go home. Probably take a nap. Take a shower. Probably take a nap in the shower. Wouldn't be surprised. In she goes. Until next weekend. A good reason why we both participate in the hitching and unhitching phase. I forgot to put the jack up, and I hopped in the truck and I was ready to go. Lucky for me, she was back putting the steps in, and then on her way back she noticed that the jack was still down. So that could have been ugly. Very, very ugly. So just remember, teamwork. It helps. Makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. I knew there was a rhyme there.
Now what time is it?
It's time for the nasty. Man, this never gets old, does it?
You love doing it. It's your favorite part of camping.
Actually, when it comes to camping, there is no part of the poop aspect that is my favorite. Dumping it, adding it, none of it. None of it. If I could figure out a way to camp without any of that, I'd be a billionaire.
The first trip of season 4 is done.
In the books.
In the books. We don't need to rate it because we've been to Haas I don't know how many times now. But I still like the D1 site. It's still my favorite site. What's wrong?
This light was
like 2 people?
3 seconds long.
Great.
Okay.
Anyways, I like the site D1. It's my favorite site. Next weekend we will be at the same campground but a different site. A little concerned about it because it's a back in and not a pull through, but
looks like
this guy can do it.
Space. We drove by it and it looks like there's lots of space.
Yeah,
to
so
back in.
should be good, but it will be packed because it's a holiday weekend, which is normally against our rules.
We
but
usually do not do the holidays.
But we were invited to join the neighbors, so that's what we're doing.
Who actually now have a seasonal,
Yeah.
And so they're not even near us.
Yeah,
They're like on
which
the other
is
side
kinda
of the
poopy.
campground. So we'll have Jeremy come over and we'll play games.
Yeah, our friend Jeremy, which you met at the
Taylor's
Beach. He'll
Any
come
night.
over and hang out. So
But I'll tell you what, this trip was not kind.
no, it was a doozy.
In certain ways. nothing with the trailer. The trailer was fine.
Yeah.
Except for having to go Fonzie on the front stabilizer jack. But the
Huh? Oh, beating it with the. I forget what he
Fonzie.
means. Yeah, I had to beat it.
Don't get that reference.
I'm like, I don't get it. Yes, I beat the front stabilizer jack. That's the trick to get it to work. So if yours stops working, just beat it with a plastic mallet, and it seems to work.
Gently.
Yeah, gently. So, but the campfire, it was the worst. It was very disappointing, and it kind of exhausted us. So by the time we got it finally lit, we were like, all right, it's time to put it out.
Yeah, it was time for bed.
But other than that, we did good. I enjoyed the little cinnamon toast apple pies that we made.
Yeah, those came out well.
Those were good, and
Really, it just felt exhausting.
yeah.
This first one was just exhausting.
Yeah, there were a lot of things to do, we cleaned things out and reorganized, and
that kind of stuff, and had to refill things that we had emptied out before we left. And so there was a lot of maintenance-y type stuff, but now we're good to go. So I guess that's about it.
That's all she wrote. So
So
until next time.
be
Be good.
good.